The Bulletin of Atomic Scientists was supposed to make an announcement on January 22nd, 2016 in Washington, D.C. on whether they were going to move this doomsday clock a couple inches closer to midnight. But it looks like that may have gotten changed because of all the weather. They are announcing now that 1:30 p.m. on Tuesday in America, that the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists will reveal whether the minute hand will be adjusted in moving any closer or further away from midnight, and some think it will move 1 minute closer, which would put us 2 minutes till midnight, because currently it sits at 3 minutes till midnight. Some people say this is a bunch of mumbo jumbo. The official reasoning for this was that they created this in 1947 as a worldwide consensus on where everybody sat in terms of natural disasters, man-made catastrophes, nuclear war, things of that nature. And given where we sit right now, I do not see them peeling it back any. I see them adjusting this and then using this to their advantage, especially when it comes to them trying to press the global warming issue full scale. That will probably be one of their main things as to why they would move it, knowing that all that information is what they're controlling and putting out there, disinformation. We're looking at the controlled weather around the globe, even the recent events. So at this point, just wanted to make people aware that now that the snow has moved out of D.C. for the most part, and they're starting to dig out of this, they're looking to make this announcement, and we're just going to have to sit back and wait and see what happens. I'll leave a link. Keep you guys updated with more as I come across it. It's been Dabu7. Peace.
Here's a list of Pentagon-approved no-go areas. Afghanistan will obviously come up, but just play it cool and try not to get into any tight corners.
A renowned nuclear physicist who, through a terrible accident, was gifted with extraordinary powers, capable of bending matter to his will. Today, the world knows him as Dr. Manhattan. Welcome.
Thank you.
That's right.
Ms. Black, you have the first question.
Dr. Manhattan, as you know, the Doomsday clock is a symbolic clock face analogizing humankind's proximity to extinction. Midnight representing the threat of nuclear war. As of now, it stands at 4 minutes to midnight. Would you agree that we're that close to annihilation?
My father was a watchmaker. He abandoned it when Einstein discovered that time is relative. I would only agree that a symbolic clock is as nourishing to the intellect as a photograph of oxygen to a drowning man.
So you're saying there is no danger?
Even in a world without nuclear weapons, there would still be danger.
And would you say, as so many claim, that you are in fact a god, given that you see the past and future simultaneously?
I can only see my own past, my own future. I am not omniscient.
Doug Roth, your question.
Speaking of your past, Dr. Manhattan, do you remember a man named Wally Weaver?
Yes. We were both physicists together at the Gila Flats Research Base.
He died of cancer.
He was a good man.
How about Edgar Jacobi, also known as the supervillain Mullah? You encountered him several times in the 60s, battles, conflicts. Did you know that he has cancer as well?
I wasn't told.
And what about General Anthony Randolph? He was your handler when you first started working for the government. Cancer.
You're suggesting I was the cause.
From where I'm standing, it's starting to look pretty conclusive.
Even if that's the case, it's irrelevant. A live human body and a deceased human body have the same number of particles. Structurally, there's no difference.
All right, let's settle down, please.
What about Janie Slater? You think it makes a difference to her?
Janie?
Your ex-girlfriend? She was a physicist too? You saw each other for 11 years.
Doug, one question at a time.
She has cancer as well. Doctors have given her 6 months. Isn't that right, Miss Slater?
You were the world to me, John. You were my whole life. Do you remember how many times you said you loved me?
Janie, I wasn't told.
I stuck by you after the accident. I gave you everything. This is how you repay me?
Janie, I wasn't told. I didn't know.
Damn you, John. God damn you.
Janie, wait.
That's it. This interview is over. Get up there. Get those cameras off. Hurry, back off. Everybody, back off. Any civilians up here? Leave them alone.
Please. If everyone would just go away and leave me alone.
Do you care to call?